Hello and welcome, everybody. So happy to have you here for Crafty Fun with Friends, episode 119. And if you are joining us live, I hope you'll say hello in the chat. At the moment, we are streaming out to two different channels, my channel, which is LV Handcrafted, and Janna's channel, which is J Marie Designed. So wherever you are joining from, I hope you'll say hi. Let us know where you're joining from, and we'll be able to see chats coming in from everywhere, but you will only be able to see the chat coming in from wherever you are watching. But I have the ability to actually bring chats up on screen like I am now, and that way we can all stay connected and be a part of the same conversation. So, welcome everybody. Today, if you would like to craft along with those of us who are on screen, we are going to we're all winging it today. And we're going to do some scrap busting. So, everybody has just, you can kind of see everybody has quite an assortment of scraps on their screen. um, Me, not so much. I'm winging it, but I'm not organized. Even less organized with my scraps. So I'm excited for today. So if you've got some scraps on your desk, feel free to craft along with us. Let us know what you're crafting with and how you like to use up your scraps. And maybe share some organization tips, because I kind of see everybody on screen has slightly different ways that they organize their scraps, which I gotta say, way more organized than I am. So share those tips with us also. And before we get too far underway, if you don't mind actually, wherever you're watching from, hitting the like button and sharing this stream out to other folks so they can find us and hang out with us, because we, including everybody in the live chat, are fun to hang out with. So let's get more folks in here. As we get started, I'll have each of my guests introduce themselves, and when I get around to you, I'll put you on the big screen and tell folks where you're joining from. Tell folks who may not be familiar with who you are a little something about you. And of course, folks, if you are watching live, I'm going to have links to everybody's channel in the live chat. So when you see those links pop in, do check out everybody's channel as well. So, Delise, I've got you up on the big screen first. If you wouldn't mind, can you introduce yourself? Tell us what you got going on with your scraps and what your plan is for today.
Yes. So hi everyone. My name is Delise, but most of you know me as Stamper Girl and all the socials. This is how I put everything in a baggie. So I was cleaning my scraps and I was like, what is it? The one color I can't live without right now. And was teal. I was in
Ah,
a teal. Yes, I decided that teal was the color that I wanted to represent in this baggie. So that's how this baggie started. That's why most of my cardstocks have some type of teal added to it, or it goes with the teal. Like even though this one does not have any teal, I know the paper pack came with a teal color that coordinates, so I know
oh.
that that goes well together.
Oh,
So
that's a good idea to also include coordinating items.
yes, paper that I knew that even though it doesn't have any teal, I know that the paper pack originally had a teal paper. So I knew that that would go together. And then I decided to go and add just labels and text that were either in the metallics or neutrals, or that were in the teal family too.
Oh,
So,
nice.
and my idea
Oh,
was,
I
yes,
recognize something. That was from a book that you got from a comic
yes,
book. I
yes.
recognize that.
This one we made it I still have it from a book that I grabbed from the library from the freebie
Yes.
section,
Yep.
and I grabbed it because I love all the teals and greens in that book. The
Oh,
entire book is printed in green, browns, and teals.
I
Like how
remember
can
it.
you, yeah, how can you say no? I know you kind of were about to cry when I started cutting into it.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true. That's what we tend to remember traumatic events. So yes, that trauma still sits in me. I remember
and
it just like it was yesterday.
then I wanted to add some of my just neutral cardstock because it will go with anything. And then these were actually some KCCs that I found that have the teal inside and the brown. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna make it work. And then the tag, which I just have absolutely nothing going on with the rest of the package, but I was just explaining that this tag I made it in 1999 when one of our local stores opened here, and I fell in love with it. And I found it the other day, and I was cleaning, and it was either toss it or put it in this baggie, because whatever I
Aw.
don't get to use this time, it goes into it's gonna be tossed. So after today, if I don't use it, it's tossed.
Is that the rule?
Yes, that is my rule.
Wow. Cutthroat. Okay.
Cutthroat.
How long do we need to stream so we can save Delisa's scraps? Gonna keep her here until she's done.
Until I'm done.
I guess it's
Mm,
gonna hurt some hearts to see you toss any of that.
I know. Well,
That's
maybe
kind
I
of a
won't get
silly
to toss
rule.
anything.
It
Um,
is a silly rule, I
I
agree.
know.
It's so arbitrary. Okay, so well, welcome and
Thank you.
thanks for sharing with us your madness, the the method to your madness. But I do think it's a really great idea and way to organize if you organize by like color, but also include with that things that would go along. It does tend to, I think, make it easier probably to put a project together because then you
Yes.
have, yeah, it's not all so monotone. So love that idea. I see a lot of cool stuff happening on Amalia's desk. So I'm going to flip over to you next, my friend, if you want to introduce yourself to everybody and tell us. I know you love your scraps and scrap busting, and tell us what is the way that you like to craft with and store your scraps too.
Well, these are design paper scraps, but this is how I store my
Oh,
colored paper scraps, and I keep it right by my desk. So if I ever need a piece of brown, black, and etc. colored papers, I just grab right by my desk. And there's even like glitter paper there. Let's see. And I went hunting and fishing for this particular project today, and I found these scraps right here, and it's from the coral and navy stack from DCWV. I finished this whole
oh,
12 by 12 paper pad with
wow,
Alicia's sheetload of
Sh-
cards.
nice.
And yeah, and these are all the scraps that's left. And I'm sure I could make cards with these, but I'm going to go ahead and use these scraps and this adhesive sheet right here from Sizzix. And I'm going to lay down all strips and blocks of color. Maybe I'll just
Oh,
do
cool.
strips across here, and that'll be Lindsay Wyrick from the Frugal Crafter calls them serendipity papers. So whenever she has scraps, she uses them by just kind of sticking them down on a piece of paper, sometimes haphazardly, sometimes in stripes, etc. And then she uses that paper from there, either in mixed media or to make cards. And then I think that'll be pretty quick to do that. And then I have some other papers too that if there's time, and now that we know Delise has that ultimatum with her paper until such time,
Yep.
I
I
have
love
a
that
bunch.
she's issued an ultimatum. Ooh, that's pretty.
I yeah, I have a bunch of paper. This is vellum. This is pre-printed vellum from Stampin' Up. It's printed in white, but I spritzed and sprayed all over it. And then here's some other sprays and
Oh,
watercolors and
fun.
some leftover bits. I loved this piece of paper so much. I have to keep even these scraps because I loved the color. I mean, this is a scrap that you would throw away, right? But I had to keep it for whatever reason,
Uh,
and so yeah,
Wait,
girl,
what about
wait.
your 3x3 rule?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Story time. Story time. So behind this, a little,
I feel attacked.
yeah, you should, because it's about to happen. So before, nothing stays secret amongst us. You should know that. So,
Oh God.
so before Crafty Fun, little bit of behind the scenes for everybody in the chat. Usually we have a little group chat that I start just to, especially when it's an episode like this, and we kind of get to decide on the fly because we're not really like it's not a pre-planned game, Crafty Fun game, and so I like to just chat up with the friends who are joining today and ask, hey, what do you guys want to do? And so we came up with the idea of just scrap busting. And then we always talk, like this conversation happens like way early in advance, and so we're just chatting, and I asked everybody, hey, so just curious, like how big of or small of a scrap do you like consider just now it's just trash and time to toss it? And Amalia here says, I don't keep anything that's smaller than 3x3. And that was received by virtual gasps.
Yes.
Clutching of pearls.
Clutching of pearls. Like, my 3x3.
I would
And
have
I
no
think,
scraps.
yeah, I think I know, right? I literally told Amalia, I was like, you could die cut a lot in just like a 2x2. But I think I know what Amalia's answer is going to be, but I'll let you answer for yourself.
What's my answer to what? You just gave up my secret.
Well, I think you've kept that because you love it so much, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love the saturation of colors, and I don't know that I'll do anything with it other than some mixed media and layering down. And this, I wouldn't use this as is, but I could add to it, right? And look at this. This is probably a 2x2 card. Oh my goodness. But I kept it.
There's a
Murder,
2x2.
Clutch
Mhm.
those pearls.
Clutch those pearls, exactly. And so I kept that, and I loved this piece of paper too that I created. So these are just some pieces that I created, and I made I may or may not have made cards with them. And then I always have some other stuff by my desk that people send me stuff like this, and this is scraps from
Aw.
what's that? The Japanese origami paper. What's
Oh
it
yeah.
called? Whatever it's called. This is Japanese origami paper, so it's real thin.
That's all I
But
call it. Was
yeah,
washi sheets. I know they sell washi by the sheet. Is it that?
I don't think so. I think it's just origami paper.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I used all of this paper on cards, and I love the way they came out. But I love the paper so much, I didn't want to let go of these strips. So I'm probably
Yeah.
going to make a sheet of this, and with some of these leftovers, and I have lots of other papers that I've created with the jelly plate. So
Oh,
if I have
fun.
time, I'm going to create another like random pieces of paper. Um,
Cool.
what is it called?
Well,
A board, a masterboard. I'm creating
yeah.
masterboards with these leftover papers. So
I mean, truth be told, your scraps on the right side are on the larger side, and I know the left side is just scraps from your most recent crafty session. So that's why they
yeah,
might be on the smaller side. But you
yeah.
do keep fairly large scraps. And by the way, you are not alone. Shelly, hi Shelly, says, Amalia, you are not alone. I throw out scraps that are too small too. So
Thank you.
um,
I have plenty of scraps that are smallish. Like if I want to print a sentiment on those pieces of paper, but they add up, you know. And
yeah.
I don't need 25 of them. I need, maybe five at the most, right? So
I I
that's where I'm
love
at.
Carol. She says, wow, if I can stamp a sentiment on a scrap, I keep it. I'm in your camp, Carol. Right there with you, friend.
So
um,
how many bags did Delise throw away?
yeah, that's what started the conversation, in fact. So that's a good point. We're gonna have to revisit that because somebody in on screen here today did toss quite a lot. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So Janna, hi and welcome to everybody who's watching from Janna's channel. Could you introduce yourself for folks who don't know who you are? And you look very organized with your scraps as well. So tell us a little bit about the method behind your madness.
Well, those are two really hard acts to follow. I'm Janna, J. Marie Designed. I love all things paper crafting, stamping. I love coloring. I am kind of in the camp that if I can die cut it, then I keep it. You know, if I can get a little something out of it, then it goes in my little trays, and there is no organization to them whatsoever.
Kind of isn't?
Not really. These are just solid colors. I don't really, but like my pattern papers, like that come with the pattern paper packs, stay in the little envelopes with their pattern papers. So like all my not too shabby paper packs are in their little envelopes with all their scraps.
Yeah.
So that's a whole different.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I agree with you on that, Janna.
And then these are various watercolor things, foiled, embossed parts. And then this is just some more foil that I was playing with and some scraps from recent cards. And then I've got some foiling scraps from last night. But that's really my scraps. I'm not sure what my game plan is at the moment. We're just going to march ahead.
Cool. So fun. And yes, Kendra she's been a member of my channel for so long. She is now a unicorn, which I think there's only one more member badge after unicorn. So thank you, Kendra, for your support. I don't remember how long you have to be a member to get to that level, but you've made it to unicorn status, my friend. So I don't have, so I keep, this is going to be so embarrassing considering how organized everybody else is. But I threw everybody else under the bus, or if I haven't, I will. So, let's see. So this is my scrap pile of solid color cardstock, mostly. And I try to keep this like really close. And I try to like just like look how small some of these are. Like little. And I try to go in and every once in a while sort it by color or sort it by size. But I kind of keep it all, and I don't really feel like I should. I feel like I need to adopt a little bit more of Amalia's mindset, and some of the smaller ones just let go. But here's the problem that I find. This is why it's a challenge for me, because I will sometimes, I'll like be making something, and then I'll be like, oh, I have a scrap that's, you know, just big enough for this die. And then sometimes I will have tossed it. And then I'm like, oh man, I don't have that scrap anymore. And now I have to cut into a fresh new sheet. And then it just seems like wasteful. So I'd rather have the scrap. Am I the only one?
No.
Oh, no, I was just talking, but I was muted. You'll be fine. You have enough paper. You will survive that.
Okay, so has this ever happened to somebody? Okay, so then I look at that pile, and sometimes I'm like, I just feel like I'm gonna toss it all, because it's just so much clutter. And then maybe I'll toss like everything under like 2x2, right? And then I'll start to make a project and I'm like, oh, I could use a scrap that I only need like 1x2 or whatever. And then I'll just pull it right out of the recycle bin.
I've done that.
Okay, so
I
okay,
have done that. It's a
right?
sickness. It's a sickness. That's
I
terrible.
mean, it's right on top, and I never put food in my bin, so you know.
It's a sickness.
I'm just saying, we're frugal. There's nothing wrong with being frugal.
Well, when you start grabbing stuff from the trash, maybe there is something wrong.
Oh gosh, should I not have disclosed this? But it's fine. We're a safe community. Somebody I just saw in the chat said it's just paper.
Yep, it's just paper. You'll be fine.
So true. Well, I am trying to develop a healthier mindset with regards to like using my special papers, which I tend to hoard, and then letting go of scraps, which I
Okay,
tend to hoard.
Does anybody here has like a will about what's gonna happen to your stash when you pass away?
Oh gosh.
Because if we don't use it, think of it. Who's gonna use it if you don't
Think of it.
think of it?
Do you have one?
Oh, everything goes to my sister. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Your sister who's sitting right behind you.
Yep, the one that's sitting right behind me. Yep, that's the one.
See, Nan has it. She says, hate cutting the fresh sheet. Love scraps because I can just get to die cutting with it instead of having to cut something down. See, you know how it is.
You see, I was doing my scraps by color, and everything that I liked that was still an 8.5 by 11, I cut it down. I was like, nope, you're becoming an A2 size. If I want to keep you, if not, you're going to the bin.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Had a
feel like
hard conversation with my scraps.
I feel like scraps are in danger in your craft room.
Well, I did get rid of 2 full tall kitchen bags.
Yeah, and that's
There
what
we
started this
go.
all.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh, yep, it happened. I am not ashamed to say it. It needed to go. It needed to go.
You see, when you think of scraps, you think of small little pieces of paper, but they accumulate. They breed like rabbits.
Yes. Yes, they do.
You got to get rid of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
You have a small pile, that's not too bad. It's not,
yeah,
nothing
the
to fret
pile I
over,
pulled
right?
out, I feel like is not that huge, all things considered. So,
I like this.
and it's kind of all I keep is just the solid, because I don't always keep pattern paper scraps.
You see, that is blasphemy right there. That is a blasphemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Well, I keep my pattern paper scraps, with the pattern paper until it's, like 90%, 99% used up, right? And then after a certain point, I don't want to look at it anymore. So,
Well, I just feel like pattern paper is like so
be careful.
specific.
Thread carefully there. Pattern paper is what?
It's so specific. It's harder to use up than like your solids. So in my craft room, they just don't have much of a survival chance because if I kept every bit of pattern paper, my craft room would be like super tiny.
But do they have to match?
Well, I like to keep them with their brethren, like.
So you wouldn't use a pattern paper from one set to, like, you wouldn't mix it from another company?
Not
Purposely?
often, no. Because it's hard to find like a good. Well, I'm not great at like color matching and all of that jazz. So for me, it's a little bit hard to know that something kind of goes well together if it didn't come that way, if it didn't come together.
Okay. Fair enough.
So that's my own struggle. So yeah, I don't get, and I mean, I get new pattern paper to craft with on the regular. So I feel like if I kept everything, I would have zero space for new things.
I can see that.
Phew, talked myself out of.
I don't know.
I was in deep trouble with Delise for a second.
I know. For a second there, you were treading water like a crazy person.
Whew, she was about to kick me off of my own stream.
Okay. I think I like this circle here.
See, I mean, I love what you're doing. I just don't know that I could successfully, like, and maybe it's just a matter of organizing it the way that you have it organized, because I always keep the pattern papers with the paper pad, like, that they came with. So if I'm done crafting that theme, then it's like...
Well, for me, is that a lot of this paper is 12 by 12, and I pulled it out to work with it. So I have the scrap. If I put it back in that, it's gonna have to wait until that paper pack has a next rotation. Yeah.
It's time in the sun.
Yep. Exactly. But look,
Yeah.
I'm on card. I got card 1 and card 2.
Oh, dang, look at that. So fast.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Oh, Carol says my husband will just recycle everything. I know. See, that's the thing we're all in fear of.
Yes. Uh-huh. That's why I ask. I'm scared my husband is gonna sell it for what I told him I paid.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, am I in your crafty will? Because I'd like...
You would like to be included?
Yes, please.
You would like to be included?
I could, like, what do you need? Like, an address? What do you need? Like,
Yeah. I got your address, girl.
phone number? You need me to sign something? I don't know.
You need to promise to use it.
Oh, I can...
Town.
You should appoint me the executor of your craft. What do they call it when it's your estate, your crafty estate?
Okay.
And I'll be the executor of it, and assuming I live past you, which who knows, I will make sure it all goes to a happy home.
That is
filtered through my home first.
Yeah, exactly. I read between the lines, girl. Don't worry about it.
I like to be upfront about these things. I don't want...
between the lines.
See, Nan says, I need a stash executor because my husband won't... See? Nan.
Yes, it's true.
I raised my hand.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
it's true.
Add her as your emergency contact on your phone in case of emergency. Yay, Kendra! She says you're in mine, Lynn, with your phone number. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
You see? I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's a real fear.
Yeah, you keep saying, so just put me in charge.
Yeah.
She's like,
Mhm.
I'm not that scared.
I feel like I need to do a little bit of bringing down some colors here.
What I need to do is I just need to tell my husband, like, okay, if this happens, just all you have to do is just post to this group and they will
Yep.
give you step-by-step instructions.
What's going to happen with everything?
Yeah.
We got
they'll
it.
te-
We got
they'll
it
tell
under control.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him, just post to Crafty Fun with Friends on Facebook. They'll tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Here, out. Go.
Yeah. We're going to make sure pickup dates. Get
Oh
some
gosh.
friends.
Christy says, just be careful, she may pull the plug prematurely depending on the value of stash. I kind of do remember when you asked about it, Kendra. Kendra legit did ask me. She's like, I'm really scared that my husband would just toss it all in the trash.
Yeah. Uh-huh. The fear is real. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Brenda says my husband would think it's too much work. Maybe he should just put it all out on the yard. Oh, paper. What if it rains?
Exactly. That's probably what he's thinking. It's paper. Who cares?
Who cares? Oh, that's
You could
blasphemous.
always threaten the husbands with, if you die, if you go first, then I'll put all your tools on the sidewalk.
Yeah, see?
See how he likes that.
They probably won't care.
I know, my husband doesn't care either. Maybe
Yeah,
the
mine-
shoes. Maybe
mine
the
wouldn't.
shoes.
My husband would not be. He would be like, so what? I'm dead.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like, what do I care?
Yep.
And
We
plus,
do
my husband would know that I would try to make money off of it, so I wouldn't
Yes,
ever.
I know.
I would just.
I'm like, oh, girl, you're not. You ain't throwing that away. I know.
Exactly, right? He knows what's what. He's
You're
like,
gonna-
I
you're
dare
gonna-
you. I dare you to
Like-
do that.
You're gonna play the widow, the crying widow, to get a little bit more.
Delise has this well thought out.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Oh my gosh.
and he knows it.
Well, at least he knows.
Oh yeah, he knows where he stands.
That's too funny.
This would
Okay,
make a
so-
cute, scrapbook page, don't you think?
Oh, that turned out so awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, Amalia, I meant to ask you earlier.
Oh,
so
that's gorgeous.
does Sizzix sell it by the 12 by 12 sheet like that adhesive sheet that you have?
They should. It's many years that I have that, so I don't know how they package it nowadays. But
Oh, okay. And it's double-sided, right? The adhesive? Or
yeah,
no?
yeah,
It is?
yes. You pull it
Cool.
off this way. All the adhesives should be stuck on the back of the paper, and you can put it on different paper if you want.
Awesome. So for folks who've never done something like that before, like what is your next step with it? Like how do you actually use it?
This? Well, you could use it for die cutting. Oh, you mean this? This is this paper. You could use it for die cutting. You put your paper on it and die cut it out, and it's self-adhesive then. Once
Well,
you
no, I
take
meant
off
your
the backing-
Masterboard.
Oh, a Masterboard? A Masterboard is really for anything you want. I'm thinking about using this as, like a scrapbook page now. But a masterboard is just basically like an artwork that you could cut down and use parts of. And typically, a lot of people do them, make ACTs out of them. You could add more stuff onto here, like stamp images down on here, throw paint on here, um, glue stuff on top of it. It's mixed media, so you can do whatever you want with it. And you could either leave it like this as an artwork, or you can break it down into smaller pieces.
Oh, nice. So cool. And lots of love for your masterboard in the chat also. And hey, Irene just got appointed as executor of Jen's craft room. I love it. If you're shopping for crafty executors of your stash, we could make Crafty Fun with Friends the matchmaking for that, so you can
I know.
find.
What are your needs?
Yeah, what are the requirements? What are the needs? What percentage of your stash does the executor get first dibs on?
All of it.
Right. Well, they get first dibs on everything, but then as their fee for the service, I guess, what do they get to keep?
Oh, this one is.
Maybe that's the more fair question.
Okay, this robin is not working. That was disappointing. Let's throw it out in the trash.
Oh, she's already throwing stuff in the trash. It's not even at the end of the craft session. She didn't even give it a second shot.
It wasn't working.
Yeah, on that one card, and then like boom, it's.
Yep, there's 5 of
like,
them. I'm assuming they're all bad.
Oh dang. That's so harsh.
I know.
Man, Delise is cutthroat with her stash.
Well, because it's taking over. You have to. Plus, we really want to move soon. And by soon, I mean a year and a half from now.
That's a lot of. You can still fit a lot of crafting in the next year and a half to use up.
Even if I crafted 24/7. No, I wouldn't. Nope. Seriously. I wish.
No,
Tell me I'm not the only one.
No, somebody in the chat said they could probably not buy any more paper and still be able to craft for years. So you're not the only one.
I think, okay, this is how bad my paper stash is. I think if I craft 24/7 for the rest of my life, however long it is, and I use the rest of the paper to wallpaper my entire house, I still wouldn't go over it or use it all.
Oh, hey, Megan. So I'm originally from Northern Virginia. I know Nova, Northern Virginia. That's proof that I'm familiar, born and raised there. So I don't currently reside in your hood, but do I qualify? She's looking for. I'm just saying, I have family there, so I'm gonna be there. Every once in a while.
I can be there in 5 hours.
Yeah, I can be there in 5 hours. So I would just want to ask, can I toss my hat in the ring to be your craft executor?
Wow.
I'm just screening.
I know. I noticed.
That's true. Megan's so funny. She's so awesome. She destashed a lot to me. And I've been giving, thank you, by the way. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to say, but I've been using some of the stash that Megan has sent me as prizes for Crafty Fun challenges, which, Janna, are you doing anything that promotes our challenge that you're organizing? Do you wanna?
Our Junicorn.
Yeah. Do you wanna tell people about it?
So last month we had Mermaid and inspired, by mermaids. So June is unicorns. So we have Junicorn. And there is in the Crafty Fun with Friends LV Handcrafted group, there is an album that has a graphic with a bunch of prompts in case you get stuck on ideas of what you can, what to inspire you. So you can submit 15 cards, and there's some amazing prizes. At least this last month there were. We had 109 entries, which is fantastic. And so yeah, Junicorn. So I'm pretty sure that Kendra had some bonus printables that were unicorns. Lynn, do you have some on your postage things that are unicorns? There's tons of stamps. So yeah, Junicorn. And if we're lucky, we'll have Doggist.
Oh, that's so funny. So Janna is so creative. She's so fun. This is the bonus printable. If you are a KCC patron of Kendra's card challenge, you have that as a bonus. And if you're like, what? I've never heard of Junicorn. It's because it just came from Janna. She's the mastermind. She came up with it. So when this becomes a thing, you heard it first from Janna. She's the person who came up with it. But it's kind of anything goes, right? Like it doesn't necessarily have to feature a unicorn.
No, and that's the whole idea of the prompts. There's let me read some of them. Let me find it and read some of them because they don't all have to be
unicorn
directly. There's phone's freaking out. Like rainbow, sparkle, moonlight unicorn ride, so a mystical night scene, believe in magic, magical friendship, fairy dust and wishes, pink and gold, welcome baby unicorn, so it could be sparkly, a rainy day rainbow, sunset and sparkles. So there's all sorts of things that will inspire you that don't necessarily have to have a unicorn image, but just the essence of a unicorn.
Nice. Well, I love that it's flexible because you did that with Mermaid too, which was really great because not everybody has like a unicorn or a mermaid in their stash, but it's nice that they can play along with like other things like sparkles, maybe rainbows because usually unicorns are colorful. So thanks for organizing these fun
It's fun.
challenges.
Mermaid was a blast. It was so fun to see everyone's submissions. And not all of them were mermaid. Some were, beach themed, or some were, seashells or underwater, but it didn't have to have, a mermaid image, so to say. So with this is just another way to carry that on. And Junicorn. Because it's hilarious.
And Junicorn. Yeah, Pam, I kind of figured it was notarized, not motorized. Hey, Andrea, welcome. So, oh gosh. Oh no. Pam says I'm still coughing like a barking seal. Oh no. Pam, sorry. Hope you feel better soon, friend. Oh, I hear somebody's sewing machine. Look at that. Oh, Delisa's sewing machine is so cute. Look at that mint chocolate chip color.
I have that same one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Man.
Seriously?
I have a Janome, but it's not cute like that.
Mine is a Janome. It's a little Hello Kitty 3/4 size machine.
Oh,
Yes.
cute.
It was actually Maddie's when she turned 4, and she just turned 21
Oh my gosh.
this
Wow.
week. So
Oh, happy birthday. Um, and I think Julie Tillman, I think she's got a Mickey Mouse one. The last time we were talking about it. I think it's Mickey Mouse. I might be remembering that.
I think
I
you
remem-
need to up your game on sewing machines.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Girl, I can't. My sewing machine isn't even like plugged in anywhere. It's like on a shelf. So yeah, I do. You know what my sewing machine is? I'll show you my sewing machine. One sec. It's this right here. It's just my black.
I thought you were gonna pull out one of those. Remember those little like hand sew things that used to sew to hem your curtains?
I don't even have one of those.
I thought that's what she was gonna pull too.
Kristen says hers is in a box. See? I mean,
What?
Okay, so but here's the thing, and I know you all have like assured me and given me all sorts of assurances, but I've just always been really scared to sew through paper because I've sewn through denim and it breaks needles like nobody's business. And so I'm always just really afraid of not using the right needle and having it break on me. And so that's
Lynn, when I taught sewing classes, we would have the kids actually sew patterns on paper with no thread or anything, just a needle, as to how to kind of drive the machine.
Mhm.
So hopefully that might, set you at rest.
Okay, so are you basically saying if like kids can do it, you can do it, Lynn?
Not
Yes.
directly. Yeah.
Yes, we are. So look, so this. Hey, Janna, this yours does this where these are all the stitches that my machine can do, right? And she randomly sometimes makes a stitch that is not in the options.
Oh, that's weird.
So
Well,
now, look,
they've been around for a while. Well, yeah, there you go. It's just going to make up its
beautiful scallop, but I don't have a scallop option.
That's wild. That's
Yeah.
so different from anything else.
That's hilarious.
Every once in a while, it will do a random, sometimes it's leaves. And I'm like,
Delise,
what?
maybe your machine is possessed.
I know, maybe it is.
Hey, I just want to take a moment to welcome Kalinda Joseph. She says, hello all, YouTube algorithm thought I would enjoy this live and sent you to me. Yay! Welcome, friend! And this is what I mean. Thank you to everybody who liked and shared out this live stream, because that is the effect that it has. When you like and share something that you enjoy, YouTube figures out if other people might enjoy it as well, and then we get to meet new friends like Kalinda. So hello and welcome, Kalinda. My name is Lynn. I'm over here, and this is Crafty Fun with Friends. We get together once a week on Saturdays. We hang out and craft and laugh and poke fun at each other and just have... Oh yeah, we do a little bit of crafting too.
Yeah,
a
little bit.
We sometimes do that. Well, here's the secret. I can't finish a project for the life of me, and so that's why I invite other people to my live streams, because usually they can finish 2, 3, 4 projects. I mean, ask Delise. She's on like probably number 4 already.
I am on number 4.
Yeah, see? I'm still coloring. And my did we say this on during the live or off? I think we were debating whether this is a scrap or not versus the tag, which I said to Delise her tag was pretty much done.
I haven't used it yet.
Yeah. And she was like, well, Delise was like, Lynn, your card is pretty much a finished project. And I was like, no, that's scrap. It's And Delise was
Yeah.
like, well, let's just see how much more Lynn adds to that
Yeah.
scrap.
Uh-huh.
And it's not going to be much. And I told her my response was, I don't want to play that game. So there, I threw myself under the bus too, friends.
Yes, everyone.
Nobody's safe.
How does this card oh, there it is. I'm like, how does the card opens?
Will the Misti magnets work on other stamp positioners? Firstly, hi and welcome, Virginia. I think so. If your other stamp positioning tools are magnetic, I guess the big thing is whether it's like too thick, for the clearance.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, it probably will work okay. But do you not like your Misti anymore? I guess that would be my question. Are you not a fan of your Misti? And yeah, big thank you to everybody for giving all of our new Crafty Fun friends here a warm welcome, including Kalinda who joined. And if you are crafting along today and scrap busting with us, there's the link to Crafty Fun with Friends on Facebook. Would love for you to share what you have saved out of your scraps to craft with today. And if you want to post there, before we close out the stream, I can actually bring it on screen and we can all have a little look.
All the oohs, ahs, oh.
Yes, exactly. You can all ooh and ah over it. Let's see.
And then please make sure that you this is just joking, but not joking at the same time. If you're using really cool paper, do know where it is from, because we're gonna ask you. And we're gonna want to know because we don't need it, but we want it.
That's a good point. Yeah, if you're gonna post just a little pre-warning, please let us know what you've used. We're as much about being encouraging to everybody, but really we also love to be enabled.
Yes. Okay, so that's number 4.
Oh my gosh. Okay, question for you from Pam. You knew this was coming. How many boxes of crafty stuff have you packed up to ship home?
Oh, that's to Brenda. So I am going to answer that.
Doesn't she get, a flat rate box?
So she has a box, a large box, and drum roll, please. A full luggage.
Oh my gosh. Did she bring extra luggage just to...
No, she bought it at the garage sale for $2.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, that's what I would do too if I got to shop your stash. I mean, heck yeah. Okay, for folks who are new, Delise, who is, there you go, she's got like a multi-story craft emporium that she lives in. I wouldn't say necessarily that it's the open door policy, but if you are nice to her, she may extend you her policy of pack as much as you can cram into a flat rate shipping box. And that's what you get to go home if you come and visit her.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and extend that offer to everybody.
Yeah, to the universe out there. My husband would be so grateful.
Yeah, see, you're welcome, Marcus. Just trying to help.
Look at
Brenda
that.
says that and one extra large USPS flat rate box.
You see how that doesn't even go, the colors, but even though they don't go, since everything is neutral, it kind of goes.
Yeah, totally.
Uh-huh.
Also, Brenda wanted to clarify that it's not a full luggage set. It's just one suitcase.
Yeah, a ginormous one. She needs to come clean. She's making it. She's
now we
making it.
need pictures.
Oh, I do. Oh, I'm gonna post them. Dang it! She took that picture of. I have the before. Oh, it's not PG-13.
Oh, yeah. It needs to be PG-13. Why is it not PG-13? What?
Oh,
Oh, I don't want to know.
because the birds, the birds, the birds.
Okay, so question for folks in the live chat, if you know, can you help Virginia out? So she has the We Are Memory stamp positioning and the magnets for it broke.
Oh,
So now she's wondering, I
don't
do think those are thinner magnets though
I
than
don't
the
know
Misti.
that one. Ugh.
Does anyone have the stamp positioner from?
Well, so Virginia, what you want to make sure is that your magnet cannot be thicker than your stamp. Because right,
Yeah.
it has to be space for the stamp. So the thickness of the stamp, the should be about the same size as your magnet.
This is so funny. Brenda said, Delise, next time I will have to meet you at your house, not a coffee place, but I will bring you the coffee. Apparently, Delise has had visitors who did not know about this policy. Pam says,
I met Brenda and a few towns away.
Pam said, I've been to Delise's twice and I don't even know where the door to the basement is. She did not let you into the basement floor of her emporium. Oh my goodness. She's hiding the good stuff from you.
She's hiding dead bodies.
I love that she calls it an emporium. It's hilarious. Oh my god, I love this.
Oh, cute. Oh, look at that chicken. Oh, look at both chickens. Super cute.
These stamp sets are probably 15 plus. They were not penny black, maybe penny black, but they were some of the very first wood block stamps that I ever got.
That looks like penny black. It's adorable. Chickens are all the rave right now.
Yeah,
I love my chickens.
I do.
So Virginia, look for magnets that look like this. They're thinner, and I think that's what some of the folks in chat are suggesting too. So Beercraft magnets, I think, are pretty similar to this one.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And joining coach Jen, thanks Jen. I think she's referring to some that are like this by the Ecstasy Crafts. So these are the magnets that are in a plastic holder, and these tend to be thinner than the bar magnet on a Misti. So maybe see if you can look for something like that. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, Roberta confirmed. It is. That looks like what she was talking about. Thanks, Roberta. Great suggestions. See, I love our community. So helpful. I mean, so this I feel is, I don't know if it's a scrap or not, but I started this and I kind of didn't like how it was going, and so I just put it to the side to, I don't know, just revisit later, I guess. and here we are later. So
later. How is it going now?
So I don't know. I still haven't looked at it. I'm focused on coloring. That's all I've done so far is just color.
I'm gonna go a little loud. Sorry. I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh, look, Delise has all the tools. Like she's
I
just
know.
bringing stuff out of. This is why we often refer to Delise's home as like a craft emporium, a craft museum. She'll bring out stuff from like the 70s and 60s and 50s and 40s. she'll she'll walk you through the decades of crafting.
I know. I love it all. The other day, somebody posted in a group that I'm in. Anybody knows what this is? And I'm like, me, me. I know exactly what that is.
Yeah,
And
that's
and I was like, that is this and this. And people were like, how do you know that? Oh, I used that. Like I cut myself with it a couple times. I'm like,
you
yeah.
know what would be a really fun crafty fun game, but it would just be too dependent on Delisa's availability. But it like I think it would be a fun game to play. Like, can you stump Delise? And people just like name weird craft stuff from way back when, because Delise has either has it. I think 70% of the time she has it. Because there has never been a time when somebody has come on here and talked about something and Delise doesn't have it. And if she doesn't, she's definitely like had it and maybe it broke or something, or she's at least heard of it. Because girl has everything.
I love my crafty stuff.
Yeah, you do.
That is an understatement, I know.
Yeah, Pam nailed it. She says Delise doesn't even know what all she has.
No, that is true. Because I was so excited when I found some stuff cleaning up. I was like, oh, that's so pretty. I was so excited.
Kristen wants to know, is that a distress edger thingy? Your
Yes,
Zutter.
it is. The Sutter is a distress it all Sutter in innovative products. Um, it literally, so you see how thick this is? This is about 1/4 of an inch. Anything that is 1/4 of an inch, you can put it through there. That is cardboard or like really thick cardstock, and it will just destroy it.
In a good way.
Yeah. So look how cool.
Yeah.
Like it's really cool.
Okay,
You
but
can
so, I
you
mean,
can
I
find it
understand
in
why
eBay.
you have that, because if you did the scissor technique, you'd hurt yourself.
Did you see? Look, Susan knows what it is.
But don't people normally just run a scissor, like the edge of a scissor
Well,
to
but I would still be running the edge of the scissor right here
yeah.
I
versus
have
I'm
this.
done.
Oh, that's the tonic one, right?
Yes, that's still too much work. Plus, it doesn't make the nice sound. Look, can yours do this?
So funny. Oh, I love this. Roberta's like, I can't pick on you today, Lynn. My hands are too sore. I know, it's a lot of work. You have so many opportunities. Oh, this is a really good question, Michelle. Thank you. Murder Maven is still happening. I have not had a chance to stream to it or put out a new episode because for folks who don't know, I have a second channel where I tell a true crime story while crafting. And it's just been busy with, I've been really busy with trying to promote and launch the Easy Wonder die that's coming out. And so that's one of the reasons. And I'm going to have an update for you soon as I figure out what that update is. But there's going to be some new, there's some new things happening that I just that are not solid yet. So I'm in a little bit of a gray area with it. And so I think I'm going to do something soon. Even if I don't have an update for you because I kind of missed doing it. But yeah, it's still a thing. It will happen. I just need to make time. Kalinda says, I'm considering getting myself an automatic tape dispenser like Delise was using. Is it worth it? Oh, yeah, it is.
One of these at ATG.
Yeah. Look, everybody brings. Amalia, do you have one?
Mine's
Oh yes, I do.
old.
I have two of them. I lost the first one I had somewhere in my craft room. Then I bought a second one and I found it. So I have
Amalia.
two.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Amalia.
Girl, how do you like tape double-handed or something? What the heck? Why do you have Amalia at least has a second one just because she lost one. Why do you have a second one?
She probably lost it in her craft room.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
I
god.
may actually also have a pink one.
So I think Kalinda, I don't know if that answers your question. 'Cause- Everybody like within arm's reach just whipped out theirs.
I want the pink one, Lynn.
No, it's so like don't because it's extra expensive. You're paying
I mean,
the
mine
pink
was
tax.
expensive back in the day, and I just spray painted it.
She's got 3.
Delise.
Who's got three?
Delise has 3 ATGs on
Are
her
they all the same
desk.
size? They're not the same size. That's why.
Yes, they
One is a quarter
Yes.
inch.
No, they're all quarter inch. It's
quarter
the yellow one is the half inch. Those are all quarter inch.
They're all the same size.
Mine was yellow at one point.
Oh, see? Yeah, so yours is half inch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was when rub-ons first came out.
Oh, God, that's so fun.
I
Oh,
love
my
her.
Okay, give Delise time. She's going to bring out a 4th one.
No, I only have 3. Only. Oh my god, did I just say only?
Girl,
I'm
oh my gosh. No, well, I'm glad we have somebody new to pick on about something that's not paper trimmers and me. So,
Okay, so here's the deal. I
Oh.
bought the red one, right? I remember now.
Okay.
And
Let's-
I was having it was so I don't remember what year this
so
was.
explain yourself. You're on the big screen.
Oh, okay. So there was one year, and maybe somebody will back me up on this. Where Scotch
You're on your own.
no, listen, where Scotch had a defect on these. And you would buy them and the tape will roll off.
Oh.
You were applying it and the tape will roll off. And I bought a defective one. And then Scotch sent me a part to fix it.
Oh.
And the part broke. And
So-
then they were like, they were having really bad manufacturing issues. And then
Clearly.
so they would contact me like almost every week. Have you tried it? Have you done this? Have you? Because like I was one of the first people who said this is happening. So then they sent me a few different parts to try.
Oh,
And
wow.
none of them were really good at it. And I'm like, no, after a few weeks, because I used it so much. They was
Yeah.
like, no, it's starting to do it again. It's just getting old. And
Girl, you were like
I was
their product tester.
Yeah. So then they said, you know what? We're going to send you a new one. And then they sent me
Oh.
the second red one. And then when I got the
Oh.
red one, I told them, oh, I thought you were sending me a pink one. So they sent me a pink one.
You got 2 for free?
Yes.
Okay, I guess that's fine. I'm with you if it's free.
I was like, oh, I thought you were. But I was like, it was like my out loud voice because it was on a call. If it had been an email, I would have never. But I was like, oh, when I opened the box, because I opened it while I was in the call. Oh, I thought it was
You weren't
pink.
trying to get something. It was just your
No, I was
natural
like-
reaction. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I thought you were sending the pink one. Because they had just come out with the pink one.
Yeah.
And they
Aw.
were like, oh, we'll send you the pink one. And I'm like, you want me to send this one back to you? And they were like, no, keep it. And I'm like, okay.
Oh. That's so nice of them.
Yeah.
I have to say, I really appreciate when, like, because I give away a lot of free stuff, especially when I like do the summits and stuff. And I'm not perfect, so sometimes, I put something out there and like it's expired or whatever, or not
Mm-hmm.
working. But I really appreciate when people are really nice about those things and are patient, and it goes a long ways, friends. Like, be nice to your customer support people.
Do you know who was really nice the other day? And it was totally my fault. This was like 100% my fault. I bought this all and create die cuts, and I used them in, I put them back immediately in the bag, and I was missing the eight, the number eight. And I'm like, well, I, everything else was in there. Like when I put it out on my board, I had nothing else in my desk because I had just cleaned it out, and I was like, well, it must have come out without the eight. So I shoot them out an email. I'm like, I think my product is missing the eight. And you know how they're in the UK, and they said, do not worry, we will send you this. It's going to take a little bit because across the pond, it just takes a few weeks. And I'm like, no worries. Thank you so much. And we were just exchanging emails. And then Bianca was using my Misti, and then suddenly behind the Misti that is magnetic was the eight.
Oh.
So I immediately reached out to them and said, you know what? Totally my fault. I found the eight stuck behind my Misti. And they were like, oh, we were just about to send it tomorrow. So we'll just not send it. And I was like, yep, perfect.
Oh.
But they
Well,
were so
that's
nice.
yeah. See, I mean, that's because you were nice to them, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is that most of the time, even if you're not nice, you're gonna probably get the same result, to be honest. But
Hmm.
you just will have made that person's day a little bit better, rather than their day being just a little bit harder because
Yep.
they had to have a tough interaction. Because at the end of the day, like, they're just trying to make it right. But Brenda wanted to remind you, Delise, that
Hmm.
you had sent her one of those tape guns, so at some point you
Oh,
had four.
shit. Well, maybe. Well, they did send me a couple once, and they kept, like, the first time that they sent me one, they sent me another one, and it was bad, I think. And then
Oh.
yeah, they were having a lot of issues. Hey,
Well,
baby.
at least they're like, they kind of stand behind their product and are willing to make it right for you. So I think that's cool. By the way, Linda, I see this. I'm not gonna read it out loud. Because I do believe we made a promise that day that we wouldn't be mentioning it. So, just saying.
I ran
Yeah.
out of images.
Oh, wow. Oh gosh, you guys are
Let me pick.
too funny. I think somebody, I think Cece posted. So thanks for giving me that heads up, Cece. I'm gonna bring
Oh yeah,
up. Oh,
show us.
a couple people have posted. Okay, let me do my job here, friends. Sorry. All right, so let's have a little look see. Check out.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
This
Wow,
is from
Alia.
your sis, Brenda. Wait, just turn around, Delise. Why are you acting surprised? You can just turn around.
No, I was saying, I was looking at Amelia's background
Oh.
with the neon.
Oh, with the neon. Oh my.
Isn't it neon?
Yeah, they're neon sprays.
Yes, they're beautiful.
Oh, dang. That's cool. But I was looking at Brenda's cards.
Yes, those are adorable.
I love it. Beautiful. Thank you for saving some scraps from rescuing them from Delise's stash because those would have been out the door apparently.
Yep.
Oh, Cece, your Christmas crafting already?
No.
Yay!
No.
Yeah,
Is it time?
it looks like it's time. 2 Christmas cards from Cece. Wait,
Oh,
Cece,
those are so cute.
that's adorable. I love that style Santa. Cute. Are these scraps left over from last Christmas? Oh, look at this. Crafting my stash is my goal for 2025, says Megan. These are just some of the cards I've made so far. Wow, that's a
Holy moly.
that.
Hey, that's a good idea using those little boxes from the $1.25 store.
Oh, is that where these are from?
The 5-quarter store. Yep.
Wait,
Like the
isn't it $1.75 now?
I don't know. I haven't been in like 2 years, so.
Somebody
But
mentioned
yeah,
that
those
it
little
went-
wooden boxes, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think somebody said that it went up to $1.75.
I kind of want to know where the butterfly is from.
There's a lot
Just-
of dimension on that butterfly.
Yeah, look at all the detail. I love it. I mean, I know we're crafting our stash scrap
But that
busting,
doesn't stop Lynn from buying.
yeah, it doesn't. I mean, we're scrap busting so that we can make room, right, for more. I think somebody asked me to hold this closer. So there's my little girl. Colored up her. I just need to color up her boots.
Oh my god.
Boots.
She is adorable. Oh, I love the girl. Those Megan classes are really showing off.
Nice
Oh my
coloring.
gosh.
Ew.
Good coloring, Lynn.
Wait, Delise, did you see? I have to show it. I'm
Yeah,
so
show
proud
me.
of it. Did you see my camouflage
No, I
coloring?
haven't.
Oh my gosh, this is like the best thing I've ever colored in my life. Where's the
Show
card?
me.
Look.
That looks so real.
Isn't it cute?
It's adorable. Okay,
I
that's
don't even
yours.
own anything camouflage. I had to Google what
You had to
camouflage
Google
looks
it?
like.
Good job. Wow.
And okay, some folks have heard me tell this story, but that's okay. I'll tell it again. I colored it and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. Meg's going to be so proud." And I know that she has the stamp set too, and we're both trying to help promote the Crafty Crew Kit by Crafty Stamp Company. And she hadn't yet posted any photos of it yet, so I was like, yeah, and Meg doesn't even have anything shared yet. So I'm getting all like high on myself, and so I share it to Meg privately. I was like, Meg, check this out. And she's like, oh, that looks so good, Lynn. And then I go and I check, and Meg had already posted a project, and if you haven't seen Meg's coloring of this little girl, okay, you see how small that t-shirt is? Meg
Yeah.
colored up like a scene, like a mountain scene on this girl's t-shirt in like a circular, it's like legit graphic tee of a mountain scene scape. It
And
was
suddenly your camo was second place.
yeah, not like only because there's just 2 of us, but like it would have been lower if there was somebody else competing. But I was like, holy moly, that blows mine way out of the waters.
But you can't compete against Meg. This is just not fair.
I know, she doesn't play fair.
But for everyone here, please do know that this is never a competition unless it's Lynn and myself. Then it's always a competition.
Well, I mean, truth be told, if it's Lynn and anyone else, it's a competition. But here's Meg's Can you see her t-shirt?
Oh, stop it.
Is that not wild? Like,
I like the
There.
freckles.
but
like
she
her pants too. Look at the pants, the texture on those.
she did a full landscape water, like, it's amazing.
Yep, you were not winning that one.
I know. It's so not fair. But, you know, Meg at least is willing to share her secrets. So,
Yes.
I mean, seriously, without taking her classes, I would not have even dared dream of trying.
She is
So.
such an amazing colorist and teacher.
Yeah, I mean, she's
Yeah.
very generous with sharing her knowledge with us, so I think that's awesome. But yeah, I thought my camo t-shirt was cool, and then I saw hers, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, I still like mine, but I like yours better.
She wins again.
Again. I mean, not that, you know, well, I am competing. Let's just be real. I don't think I'm a better colorist than Meg. I just figure, oh, maybe I've thought of something that Meg hasn't to make this, like, kind of cool. And then,
And it's adorable.
yeah, it's all right. Like, if you haven't seen Meg's, it looks pretty cool. And then you go and you see Meg's, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's a nice little tea, I guess.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. I'll take all right any day.
I'm trying to remember whose sentiment is this one, because I think I need to make more.
Which one?
Anybody knows? Shh, I'm hiding from stupid people. I'm like, where did I buy that? Anybody knows?
Oh, is that an actual stamp?
Yes, it's Hidden Boss.
Okay, somebody in chat knows. Chat, where's that sentiment from?
It's a bunch. It says, ain't nobody got time for that. Social vegan, avoid meat. It's fine.
Is it Riley and Co? Because they do funny stuff like that.
It's
No,
fine.
that's gonna be. Oh, I forget. They were on the internet advertising like crazy these really snarky sentiments, and then like they took a break or something. But they did really snarky sentiments. Not like Riley and Company, because Riley and Company is very PG. But this other brand whose name I can't think of, um, they did some PG, but some were really super snarky and kind of.
Oh,
Not
no.
PG,
It wasn't that. Because I know it's rubber. For a fact, I know it's rubber. Red
rubber.
It's red
Okay.
rubber. I wonder if it's Taylor's expressions, because sometimes they go snarky.
Really? Question for Janna. Carol wants to know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
I don't know how long ago that comment came in. Oh wait, it's timestamp. That came in 2 minutes ago. So what are you doing? What are you up to?
Oh, I have a galaxy background.
Ooh, pretty.
And then I have this sentiment that was already foiled that says, the earth has music for those who listen.
Oh,
that's cute. That's a beautiful
nice sentiment.
Then I'm here with, like, I'm hiding from stupid people.
You got one who's hiding from people and the other one who's dropping some wisdom.
I know.
We're diverse here on Crafty Fun with Friends. We welcome all. Wait, so does nobody know where the still want to know?
One?
Yeah. Wait, why don't I mean, you embossed it. Why don't you know?
Because they're in my bucket of things that are pre-done.
Oh, I bet that stamp is on the basement level. Probably haven't been
Oh,
down there
God
in a while, huh?
knows. I don't even know.
Okay, Megan says tailored expressions, snarky, simple strips.
Okay, I believe you.
Thanks, Lala, for the reminder. Yes, please hit the like button wherever you are watching
Oh.
from. It helps so much.
Okay.
Carol wanted to know what I was doing with this.
Oh, okay.
So it's a piece of parchment and it's a hockey puck thing, but I use it as a smusher to make sure that my glue is all dispersed so there's no
Oh, like
worms.
glue lines? Yeah.
Yeah,
Worms.
no glue worms.
Oh, I like that. Glue worms.
And it squishes all the air out so that the adhesive works better.
Cool.
So it's just we 3D printed it. It was one of the very first things we printed. And then I just use the parchment because it's slick and it doesn't stick.
Oh, I love our chat. Linda Googled it and that's how she found it so fast. And Reagan says, that's a good set. They have, quote, you bring out the sarcasm in me.
Yes, that one I used it. I know, it's a cute set.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a little break here. So just hop on over there myself and just take a little look-see. Don't mind me.
You're gonna go shopping a little?
Chat amongst yourselves. I just want to see.
It's a cute sentiment.
Wait, what's it called again? Red rubber stamp with those? No. Snarky simple strips. That's what it was. Is that the actual
You found
name?
them? You found them?
Well, I had to look it up again. So snarky simple strips. Oh, check it out. Oh, you get a lot. Hey, snarky friend. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yep, I got that one.
I have
Okay.
that.
Here, let's just do this. It's just easier if we can all be looking at it.
We can all shop at the same time. I am so glad
That's a good idea for crafting with friends, shopping.
Shopping with friends.
Session.
Well, we did
Well,
that during...
Here's what we could do. We can just all window shop together, right? And then, get it out of us. And
that did not go well that one time. Remember, when was it that we did it?
Black Friday.
Black Friday. Yeah, that was terrible.
That was your fault. I bought so much.
You
my
did?
Gosh. Sassy Club, you just were like, oh, and then there's this, Lynn. And, oh, did you see this, Lynn? Just search for this, Lynn. There's a lot of that happening.
Yes.
Oh, I like this. Social, vegan, avoid meat. M-E-E-T.
M-E-T-T. Yep.
Well, this is a good set. I like this. I'm pretty sure I seized the wrong day.
Yes, that's my favorite one. I'm pretty sure I seized the wrong date. Because it cannot be going so bad.
Fun fact, I don't care. Apparently, I'm difficult.
Do you see why I had to buy that?
Okay, well, you can't even find it in your stash anymore, so, like...
No, but now I know, because I know where Tailored Expression is.
Oh, you know what department that is in your...
Yes, what department that is from the Emporium. Look at this. 1, 2, 3...
Oh, dang.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, wow. Look at... Aw, friends, look at how much of Delise's scraps we've managed to save by giving them a second chance at being on the card.
Yep.
Amalia, that's so pretty.
I know. I love all those neons. Look at this.
This is oh, that's cool. You're stamping over it now.
Yep,
Is that a bee stamp?
That's a
it
big
is.
bee.
Yes, it's a big, big, big bee.
Because that's 12 by 12 her paper.
This is about, I don't know, 2 by 2.
Oh, dang that.
And it's a foam stamp.
You see, that would
So you
not. It only is in Amalia's world because it's not a scrap because it's a 2 by 2. If it was,
It's a 2 by 2 stamp.
I
Get
know.
a grip.
If it was a scrap, it wouldn't exist.
That doesn't. The 3 by 3 does not apply to actual stash. Oh my gosh. You're
Love
too
you,
funny.
Amalia. We love you. I love you.
Love you too.
Amalia's like, no, never again
No.
with Delise.
No, never again in a live with her. That's it.
So these are foam stamps that I got as a gift from PM Artist Studio. They're
Aw.
foam stamps. This is the bee. This is another bee. I'll stamp this out so you can see too. And I only use these type of stamps. Well, I guess I could use it for card making, but
They're so pretty. They really are.
Yeah.
that's the other one.
I
They're
mean,
very detailed for a foam stamp.
I
yeah.
know, right?
Like they're amazingly detailed for a foam stamp.
I don't know. They look kind of scary being so big. Is it just me?
Are you just imagining the bees coming at you?
I mean, those are bigger than real life. They're really big. And to see so many, I'm slightly creeping out. Okay, I gotta put you back in the small screen, Amalia. No offense.
All offense taken.
Hey, check this out. This is Adelaide's card. I think this was. Hey, it's a unicorn card. Check that out. Is this from Craft Roulette, Adelaide? I know you mentioned. Wait, is everybody looking? Okay. I was like, did I share? Spread your wings and fly. Oh, love it. And then, oh, where's your Craft Roulette card? Oh, this is the Craft Roulette card from. Oh, hey, check this out. What were the parameters?
A7. Interjection. 80s colors.
Interjection? What does that mean?
That you use exclamation marks.
Oh.
80s colors. Oh, why am I not reading it from my notebook? Because I write it and it's right here.
Didn't you just go live last night?
Jesus, yes. Project in A7, colors 1980s, element interjection, and random include an arch.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Here's my card.
Oh, cute.
More chickens.
More chickens. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I love it. Oh, I like it. What did you use to make your galaxy, Janna?
Is she mute?
I think, well, she's not muted, but I can't hear her.
Oh, there we go. Ink smushed on my glass mat, and then this is just bubble wrap wrapped around some packing paper. And so I just smush and tap.
Oh, cool.
And then I ink blend over the black with the black where I don't like it.
Oh, nice. That's a good trick.
And then it was white splatter. And then I just took a gel pen and drew little stars here. And then stuck down some foil where the glue pin was.
Oh, so cool. Kristen says, I love a smooshing tool too. Yeah. That's awesome. Very cool. And lots of love for Adelaide's card. So cool. I really love so Delise, why don't you just do what Amalia's doing? Like cut all of those scraps and then just put them onto some double-sided adhesive. Make
Uh-huh.
yourself a masterboard like Amalia did. See,
Because
she
then
turned her little
because I
strips
won't use it.
into a big thing.
I know, but when I love it, but I won't use it. It will go into just my pile of scraps. So I just made a bigger scrap, right?
Yeah.
She uses it.
Okay, so
That's the difference.
so size doesn't matter. Scrap is just scrap. Like even big scraps are in danger of
Yes.
Aw.
Did you not hear when I said I cut everything down to an A2?
Yeah, but
Everything. And I mean
What-
everything.
what if you need something bigger than A2?
I cut a brand new piece.
Hmm. Hmm. Suspicious.
It's just paper. It's just paper.
Yeah, you can say that all you want, but but you spent money on that paper.
Yes. Oh. See, this is the benefit of having multiple. I ran out of tape. I can just use a different one.
Girl,
There it
you
is.
do.
It's ready.
It's like, I mean, Delise does create content, and so she does live stream, and it's nice to have these tricks of the camera, you know? Like, there's always a backup one, but dang,
There is
girl.
always a backup one.
3
Or
is a
two,
lot.
Or 3.
3 is a lot.
That's not a lot of backup.
A lot of backup. But, I mean, if we're talking the smaller ones, because the small ones are kind of nice too, it's just that you have to refill them more often.
Mm-hmm.
So, so they're, so you don't always have to get like, and I don't think the pink one is super worth it, to be honest, just for it being pink.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I'll just have to pull mine apart and respray paint it.
Yeah, you painted it once, you can paint it again.
Okay, Lynn, talking about scraps. I save, like when I trim my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 down to 4 by 5 1/4, I save those little strips. Because today on my Kendra's Card Challenge card with Crafty Critta, I actually used
Hey, look at that.
the little scrap. And I was like, oh, look, it matches.
Nice. See?
So if I
Good.
didn't have it, then I would have had to have trimmed a 1/4 inch off a piece of paper that I was probably going to use for something else.
See? Totally worth saving.
Doesn't.
Delise. I mean, I save my 1/4 inch too. Look where I put mine. You just put it on the inside.
On the inside, yeah.
See?
Or on an envelope.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I know you like to do the fancy envelopes.
Or like when Kendra gives you the things that are all woven across the side. If you
What?
didn't cut the whole
Oh,
thing
yes.
down, then you could just pull out all your little scraps and be like, hey, I got this.
Wait, what are you talking about? Woven on the sides. What am I missing out on? What?
One of the, well, hold on. Maybe it was last time.
What is this? What is this thing that I don't know about?
No, she had one before that. Well, not this one, but similar to this one.
Oh, the braided. Oh, okay, yeah.
But she had one that was like strips that came down this way. And so if you wove them together.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember now.
Or you could do little mini masterboards, like A2 size, like Amalia's doing, but just small. with your
Yeah.
little 1/4 inch scraps.
That's what I usually do. Um, like I'll cover an A2 piece of paper with what is it, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch strips going on the diagonal, sometimes straight across, and then you could that's your card base right there, and you can work off of that.
That's such a good idea.
Oh. See, but
Yeah.
Carol, your ATG shouldn't be like mid-roll pooping out on you. Because Carol says my ATG does that at random times. It will just throw up.
Oh,
Which,
it shouldn't.
yeah, it shouldn't for
No.
It
sure.
shouldn't, but the tape sometimes skips, and so or it rolls up on itself, and
That's true.
then it comes out of, ooh, look, I just tore it, and then it comes out. So you just have to kind of re-roll it.
Yeah. I've
You have to,
also this has only happened once because well, do you guys buy like the name brand Scotch refills or do you go off brand? I
yeah,
mean, yeah.
no, totally off brand.
Okay. So I go off brand too. And this has only happened once where legit like they had pieced together two separate, it wasn't one continuous.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it legit like was bad quality where they tried to just like attach two cut ends together, and of course when it got to that point I thought it
Yeah.
broke, but it didn't break. It was it was
Yeah.
already separated.
Hmm.
But then you just do what Amalia said. You just have to like feed it in again and then
Yeah,
just loop it. Um,
and then set it back up.
but yeah. But I've only had that happen once, and otherwise it's
I
pretty
have
like
to say that I have never had problems with my Scotch when I use the Scotch brown tape. It's way smoother, it's not as sticky, and it comes out so much easier.
oh really?
Yeah.
Well,
But at the same
I've had it
time,
skip.
I can't afford it at the amount that I use it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
exactly. And I've had it skip multiple times, but again, I just rewind it around the spool and start up again. It's not really that big of a deal. But
Yeah.
I bought 200 rolls once, and yeah, it's been a while, and I still have plenty of
You have
rolls.
plenty. I
Well,
Plenty.
I
this
know.
is
Let's see.
this is how sad I am. This is my thing of rolls. I'm on
Oh,
my last one.
I use that brand too, probably, because that looks like my thing of rolls too. The same packaging.
Ta-da-da.
Yes,
I'm on my last one.
Oh, and wow, you let it
and
get to that point?
those are good boxes.
Lynn's
I
having
have
heart palpitations.
I'm worried for you. What happens when you run out? Oh, but she's also got 4 guns going that are
yeah, they're
loaded.
all full except for that one that just
Yeah, so she's not really
boom.
down to the one.
There is my trick.
I mean, I only have the one tape gun, so when my box has just the one left, I don't ever let it get to that point. I don't know what would happen. I don't know what I would do.
How many rolls do you buy at a time?
36.
Yeah. See, that's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I think I do the same. I either get the 24, I think I get 24, so maybe mine's different from yours.
I thought it was 36. I don't
Yours
know.
might be. You know how everything looks the same on
Yes.
Amazon.
Well,
You
actually,
buy it
I
on
don't order
Amazon?
it from Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
always have
order
a.
it. Yeah, I order it from a tape company.
Oh, you
Yeah.
do? Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
I get
The
mine
one
on
that
Am.
Christy
Marcotte?
Marcotte. Yeah, Marcotte. The one that she advertises or from.
The tape jungle? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
um, Is it a lot cheaper? I just get mine on Amazon because 2 days and it's just here.
That you can't beat that.
Yeah.
Well,
You really
when you buy
can't.
200 rolls, it's really cheap.
Oh, that's well, fair enough. But the thing is that I'm trying to like not use it as much though, but I can't break myself of the habit. It's just too convenient.
Yes.
I think it is. I think it's a little clumsy. Like, I mean, it's fine, but for what we use it for, it's a little large.
It
Like
is,
it could,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it could be like about an inch
Cause yeah,
smaller
like
as a whole, you know, and it would be easier if you have small hands. This is really clunky.
Well,
I
it
have big
really is.
hands, and it's
It's
clunky.
also made. It's also made for righties. If you're a lefty, it's a pain in the behind.
oh, is it?
I didn't
Yes.
think about that.
Yeah, it is a righty tool because
Yeah,
I know
I like the
that
little one in your
is
hand.
it T or is it T that it's a lefty?
I don't know. I
One
don't think so.
some of our someone from our is T Dawn or who else? There's someone or Meg that is a lefty.
Meg's not a lefty.
Who is it?
I don't
Come
know.
clean. Who's the
You're
lefty?
you're hallucinating.
No, because I remember that somebody was saying that they hated it, and I asked them if they were
Oh.
lefties, because Bianca is a lefty, and Bianca was struggling a ton of it because you put the tape like this, and you let me put it at an angle so you guys can see it. So you put your tape like this, right? So you're seeing it, right? You're seeing where you're applying.
Yeah.
But when you're a
Yeah.
lefty,
Oh, you
look what you
can't.
see. You can't see it.
Oh. Okay, Dawn is a lefty.
Dawn is a lefty.
Yeah, Pam says.
Okay, so then you have to really keep it straight at a 90-degree for it
Yeah.
to adhere and pull out, and the tape to pull out. And as a lefty, that's almost impossible if you're trying to look at the tape.
Yeah, because the
Oh.
tape the tape is all the way over here. So if you're
Yeah.
holding it right-handed, you could see it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're holding it left-handed,
You can't see anything.
well,
Hey, Susan.
I'm not lefty, so I don't know.
Susan, yes, it's been so long, like an hour. Susan caught me live earlier. Um, so Carol, I don't know, because Carol said she's using the name brand stuff.
Hmm.
So what I use, I always put it in all of my videos. I have like a standard list of supplies, but if you all want to try this is what I use. Oh, I shouldn't just put a link like that. This is the ATG refill that Lynn uses. I don't know why I'm referring to myself in the third person, but here you go. So that's what I use. I know, Susan, I have to go back and watch the Q&A from the person that was talking about how to make money at this stuff. There was a good Scrapbooking Fun Q&A about how to turn your hobby into a side hustle. I need to learn that.
Who was doing that?
I don't remember her name because I was not paying attention.
Shopping.
No, because I
Shopping.
was like, well, because I was trying to read the chat because it was my like question and answer session for my class, and so I was trying to keep an eye on chat. So when the when the event organizers were talking, I was like, oh, good, I can now read. So then I wasn't really paying attention to what they were saying
Whoopsie
until
daisy.
until they said something that really caught my interest, and then I was like, oh dang, I wish I had like an auto record that I could go back and be like, okay, rewind that a couple seconds and I can catch back up. But yeah, so they had a cool person on, but I missed her name. I hope it's just the refill, but I would have thought though, Carol, that if you're buying the real deal, that, yeah, see, this is why I couldn't make out exactly how to pronounce it. So it was Jab Sid. Okay. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate it. Yeah, so Carol, maybe try the one that I put in the chat. I don't know if that's gonna work any better for you, but
Hopefully.
yeah. I did, yeah, Wendy, it was, you're right. I made one card and all I had to do was stick a sentiment on and I haven't really I saved this card from being scrapped. Well, because I really was not liking it, so I would have actually cut it down and used it for like white cardstock.
Oh my god. For white cardstock?
Well, because
Really?
it was already on a card base.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have tossed that, but Delise is like, okay, Lynn, one card. Whoopee, not impressed.
Not it. It's, well, you know what? No, because sometimes you struggle finishing one. So we're good.
I mean, I didn't like this when I started this card. That's why I set it aside. I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm not liking anything about it right now, except for it's pretty pattern paper, but I wasn't feeling any of it. So
Yeah, sometimes it's all about the feeling.
Janna, how many cards have you made? I feel like Janna is like the quiet. She's been quietly making like a bajillion.
Four.
Yeah, see, I knew it had to be a lot.
And I have not cut anything new.
Oh wow, have you colored anything new?
I didn't color anything today.
Oh my gosh. See, I don't understand how it is you guys have stuff that's already colored.
Because I can sit and color just like when I'm watching YouTube or whatever, I'll just stamp and sit and color.
Oh my gosh.
See, that's different to mine. I have extra ones because I go like, oh, I didn't like that. But now I'm okay with it.
You're like, oh,
okay.
looks, I'm not hating it anymore.
Yep, it looked a lot worse that night.
At night. We all look better in the morning.
Yes, a lot better.
See, that's why you just have to kind of like sit on your ideas for a little while. Don't just toss them if you don't love them right away.
By the way, I still haven't done anything with my tag, and I might not do anything.
Well, then does that mean I win? If
nope.
Because you were like, let's see how much Lynn adds to her.
No, you said you were not playing.
Well, I'm gonna play if I win.
Oh.
We've been playing all this time if I win. You just didn't know it. Did you not realize those were the rules?
Liam, you cracked me up, girl.
Yes. See, Kristen, I'm with you. I'm not a pre-colorer either, so it takes me forever to color. Guys, you watched me do this. It was like, it took me an hour and a half to color that. I don't have any extra coloring. Just laying around.
Like... But most of my images, I think they're all watercolors. So I start one and I have to wait for it to dry. So I start a second one. See, that's watercolor. That one is the only one that is markers. That's watercolor. That's watercolor. That's watercolor. So I have to have multiple going because I have to wait for them to dry.
Oh, that's true. Because that's the thing. Like, watercolor takes me even longer because of that.
Yeah, you have to wait.
It's like more layers. I kind of love, I didn't know this, Reagan. Reagan actually sells her cards, albums, and other paper crafts at a farmer's market in the summer months. Every Saturday morning she's out there selling.
Wow.
That's awesome, Reagan.
Reagan, that is really nice. Do you have like a regular area? Like, do you have like a little, yeah, how does it work?
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, do you have like a booth or something that people like, you can set up? So Vicky's question is, so is everyone yes, so today we are scrap busting, and some of us managed to use more of their scraps than others. I don't want to call anyone out or anything. We just won't name any names, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's agree to that. Chrissy says, "Oh my, Lynn is that kid." Guilty.
She is.
Guilty. You argued with the teachers over 1 point. You got 99 instead of 100, and you'd argue with your teachers about that 1 point.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. Doesn't everybody?
No.
Is that not?
Nope.
Do we not all do that?
We did.
No?
It was called whining and groveling.
What is this? Oh, I have a new set. Wait.
My calculus teacher, Lynn, if we missed points on a test, we could come in after school and basically whine and grovel to get those points back.
Nice. See? It pays off, folks. It works. So Reagan said, yeah, they're in the same space every week, and then she also even has the same booth space. So she's actually got regulars who actually come and look for her specifically, which I think is so awesome.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah. I would be scared to sell my stuff because I don't know if anyone would buy it. So that would always be such a scary endeavor for me. Okay, so, man, Amalia just keeps adding cool stuff to her Masterboard? Motherboard? I was gonna say motherboard.
No, motherboard is different.
Are you waiting for me to finish? It's not gonna finish. This is like an ongoing thing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be layers and layers.
Oh,
and
that's so cool to see. Well,
So
I
when do you
love
know
it.
it's done?
Yeah, when do you? Yeah, that's a good
stop?
question.
I think splatters.
Okay.
The splatters are the last step.
Okay, then how do you know when to start splattering?
When I'm tired of looking at it and I just want to say, okay, I'm done.
That's fair.
Oh my gosh, Amalia, I was trying to get a little gulp of water and I almost spit it out when you said that.
When I'm done with it.
When I'm tired of looking at it.
Yep, all done. It's either this or the bin.
No, that's what
me.
your scraps are
that's me.
under constant attack from. They get the ultimatum: ship up or I'm shaping you up. Shape up or I'm shipping you out.
Yep.
Hey friends, so we had a little debate off screen. Do you all use these, and what are your thoughts? These are the Tim Holtz ideology little sentiment strips. So just curious in the live chat, does anyone use these, and do you like using them? Do you find that they stick well on a project?
Do they fall?
We are of mixed opinions, those of us who are on screen. So just curious. There's no wrong answers. Okay, Kim says, oh hey Kim, were you lurking, friend? Or have you been chatting all this time and I've missed your name? Hi and welcome. She uses them and finds them handy. Vicky likes them. Jenny says I would use them if I had them. Kristen doesn't have them, but I'd like to think I'd use them if I had them.
Here's mine.
Oh, that's so funny. Megan says I want to be the kind of person who uses them. I bought them years ago and still have most of them. I always reinforce with glue. Oh. Amalia, are those different or two of the same?
One is called Small Talk.
Yeah,
One's
that's what I
called
have.
Small Talk. It's black and white. And then this one is called Metallic Sticker Book.
Oh,
So
fancy.
it has gold behind black, or black gold on black, and it has labels, and it has gold on white, and the labels as well.
Oh, those are kind of cool.
Yeah. And I haven't noticed that they fall off because I give them away.
See, that's the thing. I haven't ever noticed either because either it's a card still in my stash that's never been sent to anyone or I've sent it away.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so I think Delise might be right.
Ha ha ha. Would
Okay,
somebody
so
make a snippet of that statement and send it to me?
because it'll never come out of my mouth again. I'm gonna edit that part out on the replay. I'm gonna go in and edit that out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I don't know how this came up in conversation backstage before we started streaming, but Delise said that these when she's used them, they've always fallen off on her and they don't stick. And it sounds like everybody who has used these always reinforces it with adhesive. Lori said, I'm amazed you said that, Lynn. I know, it just slipped out, friends. It just slipped out.
Totally. Has anyone at work ever sent you an email saying, well, you were right? I got one of those. I got one of those this week, and I was about to respond back to him like, I'm going to print this out and put this above my desk. Because you said I was right.
I don't know. I hear it a lot.
Oh, excuse me.
Not.
In
my own head, I say it to myself all the time.
You even give yourself a little golden star.
I would if I had them. Susan said the replay will just contain one long bleep. Okay. Well, this is good to know because I don't think I've been using adhesive to reinforce when. Oh man, now I feel worried if I ever sent anyone a card with one of these. Oh, sorry. If it fell off, or maybe they wouldn't even know. It's like in the envelope. I haven't used them much though. You can actually kind of see. It's mostly. I think Amalia actually uses hers because I saw a lot of empty.
Yeah, I think if you have it for a long time, like the adhesive might wear. These I actually paid full price for and bought them recently. You know, it's like washi tape. Washi tape doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
Well, Lynn and a regular price in the same sentence. That doesn't happen often.
This doesn't really happen all that often. Nah.
That girl and it's after my own heart. Good deal.
Girl, I'm not scoring free stuff, like free expensive things like you.
Girl, that was like 20 years ago.
It was probably even more. Actually, you know, I saw the pink one. They were selling it for like $50.
But did you hear that they're gonna discontinue them?
Just the pink one or all of them?
I think it's the 1/4 inch.
Oh, why would they do that?
Um, because crafters are not buying them anymore, and the framers use the 1/2 inch.
Uh, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, even if they stop making them, at least the refills we can still get.
yeah.
So, because maybe that's why, because nobody buys their refills because it's so expensive.
They are really expensive.
So,
They are.
I mean, if they maybe didn't sell their refills for so expensive, we would support them.
I get it.
Um,
I get it. Okay, I am using something not in my envelope.
yeah, that didn't come out of the teal bag.
Nope.
So will you show us before we can start wrapping up, but will you show us what's left of your teal scrap bag that's gonna get tossed to the bin?
Yeah.
So we can just say goodbye to him, you know, since it's the last time we'll get to see him.
I am going to glue these last 3 flowers because this is my last card. My last card. Look at that. 3. There. And then I'll show you.
Oh, so Carol, to answer your question, every dry adhesive, it's not just the adhesive from ATG, even like your score tape, will dry up eventually and has the potential, especially in climates that are a little bit more humid, it'll have the potential to dry up and lose its tackiness and then just fall apart. So if you are making a scrapbook or a mini album that you really want to stay like preserved and hold up over time, so if you're making something for longevity, definitely use a liquid adhesive, because your dry tapes or the combination of the two, but you definitely need to reinforce it with a little bit of liquid adhesive, because the liquid adhesive actually will permeate into the paper fibers and create a stronger bond. Whereas any dry adhesive, it doesn't really matter what brand. So even the Sukwang score tape, which is like a really good, you know, reliable brand for its stickiness, even that has the potential to dry up. So great question. Chrissy says, ever since I started using Barely Art, I have almost yeah, I mean, completely stopped using tape runners. I thought that maybe I would too, like, since having this, because it's so like convenient, and I fill this with Barely Art. But I still find a tape runner really useful, because I like to get tape like as close to the outer edge as possible. But I don't like to get liquid adhesive as close to the outer edge as possible, because it makes a mess and it oozes out. So I still feel like I want both. I can't break out of using my tape runner. So
I need
okay.
I need a bling bling, and then I will be done.
So pretty. Okay, so thanks everybody for hanging out. If anyone posted to the Crafty Fun group, well, let me just go ahead and refresh and see for myself. Oh, this is so cool. Check this out. Reagan shared her booth setup.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. That's a big space.
Yes.
Dang. I was thinking like it's like a table, but she's got like a whole U-shaped.
I know, that is nice.
Oh, cool. Look at those albums.
Wow,
Oh,
Raina, that is super cool.
That's fancy.
She's so cute and organized. Look at that.
Yeah, look, I spy a perpetual calendar. That's cool.
Wow. Super impressed.
Dang, I can't believe you make enough to come out like every week. I would not have
Here,
enough things to
I kn-
sell.
I know here the booths are also so expensive, so you have to at least make $500 to be able to make up for the booth,
Oh,
which I think
really?
it's yeah, which I think it's insane.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Just to rent a like booth space.
Yeah.
Oh. How does anybody make money then if they
I
have to pay
know.
such a
I
fee?
don't know. I really don't know.
I think you can sell your cards for more than that, Reagan. 4 each or 3 for 10? It's
Oh wow.
handmade and hand
That is
colored, some of them.
I was
Oh,
gonna say,
dang.
how do you know how much they're I'm like, oh, you can read the little font.
Yeah. I got it on a big screen. I can see.
Bye, Carol.
Oh, is Carol leaving? Bye, Carol.
Yes.
I'm flipping through. That's cool. Hey, so for anyone, oh, look at this. This is Christie's A7 80s color random arch with an interjection for craft roulette. Oh, she's got some
Boop.
crazy chickens too. Is there, did I miss a memo? Is there?
It's all about the chickens.
It's all about the chickens. Oh, look at this from Andrea. Dude, oh, this is a cute one. Is this all in Create? Oh,
That
I
is
love,
so cute.
I love their,
Is that a chicken too?
yeah, a rooster. Something, wait, it says something. Something hen, popping, breakfast, superpower, and yours? Can't read it all.
Oh,
Something.
that's right. I started doing chickens, and Andrea and Christy follow along. They were like, "Oh, we want to use chickens too." We were just crafting along.
Aw.
Chickens
Wait,
are
let me.
fun.
Does this say pooping breakfast? Wait, I don't know what I'm reading. Somebody needs to tell me. Andrea, what does it say?
I'll look it up here.
I swear it says pooping.
Well, if a chicken lays an egg, it's pooping breakfast.
Oh,
You're
pooping breakfast is my superpower, and yours?
oh,
Oh my gosh.
that is awesome.
Well, it doesn't poop out the eggs.
Well,
It
Comes
comes out
out.
of the same body part.
oh, Reagan said that it's $15 to do the booth.
Oh, 60? That's not very much.
No, 15.
Oh,
That's
15?
nothing.
15. Yes,
That's
that's nothing.
Well, what the
That is
hell?
such a good
How
deal.
is it you said 15 and I
Good
heard
idea.
60?
I'm
What the
an
heck? What is wrong with me?
drinking.
No, I haven't. I promise. Just coffee. Okay. Thanks for sharing, everybody. Love seeing what everybody made with their scraps, and we'll save Amalia for last and see if we get her to the splatter stage by the time we finish wrapping up. All right, Janna's still gluing. Okay, Delise, you're up first. I've got your oh, YouTube doesn't like me putting you on the big screen and having a comment up at the same time. All right. Can you show us your cards? And I've got your YouTube channel up, so if there's anything that is coming up or has come out that you would love to tell us about, do share and let us know so we can go check it out.
Okay, so next month, July is my birthday. It's my birthday month. And I am trying to ignore that my baby is going to college. So
Aw.
I am gonna have a big celebration since I completely, totally just was not feeling great at the beginning of this year to do my 2000. So we are going to do celebration, my birthday, everything. I'm gonna be doing lives, and then I while cleaning, I found a lot of sets that there were doubles
Oh my
in
gosh.
my stash. So I will be doing lives, and I will be using one set and giving away the other one. So
Yay.
That's
yes,
fun.
I know. So you guys can play along with me later and show me. So that's coming next month. So keep an eye on that. I did ended up with 8 cards.
Oh my,
There's one.
what? Weren't you at 6? How did you creep up to 8?
I know. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Aw. Oh gosh,
5. I
that
love him.
alligator is so cute.
I know. 5, 6.
Oh, that one's pretty.
Right? It's different.
I really don't know how that one ended up in the teal pile, but okay.
Oh, because this paper had teal underneath here in the pink. And then I
Oh,
picked this. And then this one was just in my purse, in my table. And then this one
in my purse.
in my purse. I don't know why I say purse. Here is
Because you
the
probably do have craft supplies in your purse,
I
let's be
do all the
honest.
time. And then my last one.
Oh, so pretty. Okay, what's
And
left? What's
this
left
is
from
what's
the scrap
left.
bag?
Just a few pieces of cardstock that are going to the pile,
Oh,
to the
wow.
trash. And just one circle. Obviously the purple piece.
Oh,
Um
of course, that didn't get saved.
some glitter cardstock that doesn't shed.
Oh, you're tossing specialty paper too?
Yeah,
There's no
3.
exceptions for specialty paper?
No, I didn't use it, so it's going away.
Okay.
And this I'm not tossing because it's my favorite, but that's it.
Just,
But it was good. It was a pretty full baggie when we
yeah, it
started.
was. Okay, so just if you're gonna toss anything, just kind of just do that off camera. We don't need to see that, okay? So
Okay, that's heartbreaking.
We don't need that kind of negativity.
we don't. You keep that to yourself, all right? No, but that's awesome, Delise. Oh my gosh, you made so much with your scraps, and there's very little that the tag is gonna get tossed too.
No, not the
Okay,
tag. No, not the tag.
no, but those tags.
Oh, these? Yeah. They
Okay, I'm
didn't
just
they didn't they didn't get the cut. They
okay.
didn't
I'm
make
just
it.
gonna try not to look too hard at that, and then maybe just brush them off to the side so we don't have to think about what you're actually tossing.
Like this. Look.
Yeah, do that. There you go. There you go. Oh, Amalia's splattering. Okay, we'll give her some time. She'll show us the final when we get to her.
I still may do some other stuff after the splattering.
Oh gosh. All right, so Janna, let's see what cards you made. And I also have your channel. By the way, everybody, do check out Delisa's channel, Stamper Girl, on YouTube. So she's going to be live streaming a lot in July. She live streams every Friday also, and Mondays, I believe. So check out her channel if you want to hang out with her, and subscribe if you want to help her save some more scraps. So let's save those scraps. All right, Janna. Ooh, that's pretty.
This was some of the glitter mousse from Cat Scrappiness, and I was trying to figure out how to use it. And so this was a practice background.
Oh,
It's so
that's
pretty.
practice. Look at that ombre.
I know.
And so I
Oh.
kept it because it was pretty. And then the
That is
sentiment is
pretty.
one that I had foiled, printed out on the laser printer and then foiled, and I keep them in a little tray, all my sentiments together. And then my galaxy background with my little foil stars.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
my
pretty.
God.
And this was another I was playing with foil and better press and stuff the other day. So these were ones that were in my
Ooh,
little
pretty.
thing. And my chickens and my frog. It just cracks me up. His little face.
Oh my gosh,
Those
too
chickens
cute.
are just so cute.
They're so funny.
And
Oh, look at
then
that one.
my male chicken. And then this is
Male chicken.
male.
Yeah, I get it.
Not a rooster. She's got mail.
That one is also penny black, right?
Yeah, they're all the same. And I have a bunch of little
Yeah.
teeny ones too. Like I have this little chef.
Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh.
And then this is the embossed background from, I think it's a Pink and Main embossing folder I just got, but it's like typewriter letters.
Oh,
So it went with her mail.
oh,
that,
yes.
oh, that's so awesome. Susan says, "Is that 3 dinners on a log?"
Well, in this part of the world, it is.
Oh my god. And Christina says she's got mail.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And the only thing I really have coming up is Junicorn.
Junicorn.
Junicorn
Wait,
in the LV Handcrafted Crafty Fun with Friends Facebook group.
Didn't make a Junicorn card today.
I did not.
Wait,
I did not have any Junicorn. Well, I mean, my
Well,
Galaxy
no.
kind of could be.
Yeah, and then the other foiling, because that's like glitter.
Yeah, this one would work because it's unicorn colors
Yeah,
and it sparkles.
it sparkles. Yeah, those count.
Yeah. So I have two Junicorn cards.
Nice. Beautiful. Lots of love for your cards as well.
Thanks, friend.
And Susan said, "Thank you for keeping this channel PG friendly. Paper grateful." In response to not seeing Delise, do the unspeakable on screen.
Oh, Susan missed the Junicorn conversation.
Oh, tell her and everybody else all about it.
Yes.
So we just finished Mermaid. So now we have Junicorn over in Lynn's Facebook group. And there's a whole bunch of prompts and stuff, and it doesn't have to be a unicorn image, just unicorn inspired. So I hope that you all will join us.
Yeah, and the rules are pretty flexible, and there'll be prize giveaways. Like Janna said, it doesn't have to depict a unicorn, but like sparkles and shine and glitter and unicorn colors and all of that good stuff. All of that counts. So join us over on, I've got the Facebook group on screen right now, and if you are new and you haven't joined yet, please make sure to scroll all the way down and accept the rules, because we look for that when we let new people in. It's how we keep our community nice and friendly and fun. So Kalinda says my phone froze, and oh my gosh, how long have you been gone? We missed you. We're wrapping up now, I think. Let's check out. Oh, and also, I didn't mention it, but here's Janna's YouTube channel on screen. She is J Marie Designed, and check out her videos. Janna also live streams on the Cat Scrappiness channel. Do you do that? What day?
Every Tuesday night.
There you go.
At 6 p.m. Central.
So check Janna out there if you want to hang out with her live. And I'm sure she'll kind of announce that if you're following her on the socials. So be sure to follow Janna. Thanks, friend.
Thanks for having me again.
Let's check out Amalia's masterpiece. Well, this is her second one because she made one earlier. Oh my gosh, that just looks so cool. You've really transformed it. Oh, cool. See,
Yeah.
I like that you're showing us different things that you could do to like step it up. So you can keep it real simple like you did on the first one, or like
Yeah.
super go to town like you did on the second one.
Yeah. Uh, so what I plan on doing with this is cut it up into ATC sizes. And then once they're in ATC sizes, I'm going to
Oh,
grab my Tim Holtz sentiments and add a sentiment to it. I may add more. I may add some gold splatter. I may add some lines
oh,
or some scribbles. And then I'm going to give these out as ATC cards for my annual art retreat.
that's so cool. What a great idea for ATCs. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Love the colors so much.
Wait, but Amalia, that's on the same sticky paper, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
I'll cut them up, or probably back it with some cardstock,
Uh,
some firmer cardstock.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Could you hold it up to the camera so we can get a look at some of the detail in there? Because that
Sure.
looks. Oh, wow. That's so cool. That's pretty awesome. Are those eyelashes? Oh, they're banners.
Banners. Yeah. This
I
is
was
an
like,
old.
that's really why I wanted you to hold it up. I was like, I need to know what that is.
I thought for a second it was the hairy legs of the bees.
Oh. Girl, don't creep me out. I'm already a little
I know,
creeped out
I'm
by the bees.
sorry. Sorry, sorry.
I'm trying to focus on other things.
She might not sleep tonight.
Oh, but I like the butterflies. Oh,
Where do you?
that.
Oh yeah, the butterflies are in there. And I used this 49th and Market tape that I got from Scrapbooking.com. It was free.
Aw, that's so cool. Man, I love that. I need to try something like that. Wait, hold on. Can I ask you a question? The
Hmm.
washi tape that you just showed, did you just
Hmm.
tape that over, or is that part
Yes.
of the matrix when you were creating it?
No, I taped it over the matrix. Once
Oh,
the
neat.
matrix was done, I
Uh-huh.
taped it over the matrix on some of the joins and some of the parts that I thought were sticking up.
Oh, what a good idea.
but
So you,
but I did try to keep it,
yeah, yeah.
symmetrical some way. But
Oh, but that's a good idea
yeah,
to like cover up the joins. Oh, that's smart.
yeah.
I love it. Question from Susan. Did you add extra glue to keep the washi down?
No, this is new washi, so
Mm.
I'm hoping it will stick. If
Well,
old washi loses its stick,
yeah. Yeah.
so this is brand new.
That is so cool. That's awesome. Um, Friends, you gotta check out Amalia's channel. She has Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia, and I've got her link up on screen now. And Amalia, when you're done, I know you're making it for your retreat, so I don't know if you are gonna be able to share the ATCs when you're
Oh
done, but
sure,
can you
sure.
share it? Yeah, I would love to see the final ATC when you're done with it. It looks awesome. Do you have anything coming
Yeah.
up that you want to tell us about?
Yeah, I am in a monthly collab. I think, Lynn, you're in the same collab. It's Oh So Inspired with Crafty Owl. And we post videos every month on the 20th of the month. This year, what we're doing is we're honoring all of the members of the collab, and June is my month, so everybody is going to go through my post on my Instagram, which is Cool Cakes and Crafts, and they're going to look for my cards, and they're going to pick something that they're inspired by, and that's what they're going to make for the 20th. And since it's my month, I get to either recreate a card that I already made or make something new. So I haven't decided that yet, but come and join us on the 20th of the month. My YouTube channel is Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia, as you can see on on Streamlabs there. And I will definitely post when I'm done with these ACTs on it'll be Handcrafted,
Yay!
Crafty Fun with Friends.
Yay! Awesome. Can't wait to see it because that just looks amazing. So it'll be interesting to see because I know you're not even done with it because you said you might do like, and then you listed like 5 more things.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's,
it looks great as a whole, and I appreciate the feedback. But keep in mind, I'm going to be cutting it down to 2 by 3, so the canvas and the perception is kind of going to change as a whole.
yeah,
So I might need to make some adjustments, and then I'm going to add a sentiment to it from these stickers here.
awesome.
So I'll
Super
share those.
cool.
And thank you so much for having me again, Lynn. This is
Yeah,
always so much fun.
of course. And thank you for having such a good sense of humor about everything.
You
I know
have
we
to.
started the stream with you under the bus. Just like throw you right under the bus. Um, Kim says, I really appreciate how you really promote other people's channels. When I'm in some other lives, I really hesitate to mention other people's channels. Oh, well, yeah, of course. That's what this is all about, to celebrate each other, hang out with each other. And there's room enough for all of us in the crafty space. And so no reason to try to hog viewers or anything like that. These friends on screen are always so talented, and so we want to share. And it's my honor to get to craft with them, and for sure would love for you all to check them out. I crafted. I made something which was already mostly made, but still, I did color her from scratch, and so this is from the Crafty Stamp Company's new Crafty Crew Kit, and you can only pre-order it through January 15th. So if you're interested, pop on over and check it out just to at least see what it's all about. They did reduce their price, so that's kind of nice in a time when many companies are doing the opposite. So maybe check that out and see if that might be something that you're interested in. One of the cool things about the Crafty Crew Kit is that it's not every month, it's every other month. And so I kind of like that it doesn't hit your... Did I say January? I meant June. Whoops. So, if you subscribe, then it's not hitting your pocketbooks every single month. It's just every other month. So do check that out. And I hope you all are saving your scraps from the bin, but also I think what we've learned today is not to be afraid to toss them as well. So just do it when no one else is looking. All right, friends. It's been a great one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.